Welcome to the 2020 Dishwashers Buyer's Guide. This video will cover everything you'll need to know before you go out and buy your next dishwasher. Now, for those that want to support your locally made products or just prefer their items to be made in a certain country for reliability purposes, let's look at the brands and where they are manufactured. Now, without a doubt, this following list was the most time-consuming part of making this video. Some companies shout loud and proud where their appliances are made, but others are not so forthcoming. Because of this, I unfortunately cannot guarantee the accuracy of this list. Also, as companies buy each other out all the time, what was made in one country in 2019 may now be manufactured in another country in 2020. Now, if I've missed a brand or have the country of manufacturer incorrectly listed, please let me know in the comment section. I'll also have this list in the description and then update that list as more information comes to hand. So if country of manufacture is important to you, please check the description before making a decision. Now, there are many various sizes and types of dishwashers, so I think this information will make more sense in written and visual form. These days, there are plenty of dishwashing cycles to pick from. This will ensure you get the perfect wash every time. I'll let the following slides show you what each cycle does. Today's dishwashers use around 40% less energy and 50% less water than dishwashers made in the 90s. So it might be worth considering replacing your old dishwasher with one of the current models. Now, it's not too difficult to work out how much you can save. Just find the cost you pay per kilowatt from a recent electricity bill. The dishwasher will have a rating sticker showing how much electricity it uses per year, and then multiply that by the cost you pay per kilowatt. Remember that the rating will be for the most economical setting on the dishwasher. If you wash lots of pots and pans, you'll use more power. The water rating of a dishwasher is a lot easier to work out, as it shows on the rating sticker just how many litres or gallons it uses per wash. This is usually almost always less than doing a wash by hand when you have a full dishwasher. It's important to remember that with current dishwashers, there is no need to pre-rinse your dishes. Just scrape off any large food particles and then just put it in, leftover gravy and all. Unlike cleaning power, a dishwasher's noise rating often does directly correlate with its price. If you want a whisper quiet model, expect to pay a premium. That said, even today's lower end models are significantly quieter than your parents' 80 dB migraine inducing machine. On a personal note, even our recently purchased dishwasher is significantly quieter than even the 7-year-old model it replaced. Dishwasher manufacturers should have the sound rating listed for the particular model you are interested in. You should be able to find it under specifications. It will be listed as a measurement of decibel level or dB. Warranties differ from manufacturer to manufacturer, so it's a good idea to have this question at the ready when buying. Generally speaking, they usually fall into these guidelines. Year 1 covers the entire dishwasher, including labour. The 2nd to 5th year usually covers circuit boards and racks. However, the labour to do the repair is not covered. You'll need to pay for that yourself. Manufacturers will usually have a lifetime warranty on rust to the inner tube liners or door liners. Again, labour will not be covered. It is very important to ask what your warranty covers when making your purchase, just so that if something goes wrong, you know what to expect. When it comes to reliability, I've turned to Yale Appliance for help. It's a very comprehensive list of return rates of many different brands, and I'll put a link to that in the description. What I did notice from that information, however, is just how many dishwasher brands seem to be getting less reliable as the years go on. Make of this what you will. If you open the door about 10 centimetres after the drying cycle has completed, this will help the dishes dry much quicker. Companies are now introducing this as an automatic function in some of their higher end models. Also, leaving the door ajar between washes helps extend the life of the door seals. The reason is because it helps with airflow in the dishwasher, keeping mould and odours at bay. If you prefer the functionality of a particular freestanding dishwasher, but you actually need a built-in dishwasher, most freestanders can turn into built-ins just by removing the lid. This also becomes a handy option if you have a freestander, renovate your kitchen down the track, and now want to integrate it into the cupboards. If you sometimes use extra large plates, you'll want to make sure the dishwasher you purchase can accommodate them properly. Some models of dishwasher come with adjustable shelves to accommodate larger items. Don't be scared to take a plate with you to make sure it fits. Using Rinse Aid will help keep your glasses sparkling clean and help with drying and keeping your glasses streak-free. Just fill the Rinse Aid dispenser, which should be right next to the detergent dispenser. Most dishwashers will have a warning light to show you when you need to refill it again. You'll get many washes from a single refill. Even though dishwashing tablets include their own Rinse Aid, I personally find that my glasses always look cleaner using it separately. It's important not to let your dishwasher go unused for too long. Dishwashers like to be used frequently, and leaving them to sit for too long can give fats and other deposits time to dry, which can block pipes. Also, letting the dishwasher sit for too long allows the seals to dry out. Plus, they're generally more water and energy efficient than hand washing, so using the dishwasher will save you money as well as time. If you've made it this far, you probably now know as much as any salesman on the showroom floor. So make sure you get exactly what you need and enjoy the free time that a good dishwasher provides you. We have yet to cover what are considered the best dishwashers for 2020. So for that, I'll leave some links below in the description of some rigorous reviews to help you out. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if so, please consider giving it a thumbs up. I'll be doing more buyer's guide videos of various white goods in the future, so please consider subscribing for more. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Our House. Bye for now.